Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, gender conforming and non gender conforming, and gender fluid beings everywhere. Welcome. I don't even know what we're doing here. I told myself I wasn't going to do this because I don't even know what's happening today. But we need to hear from the mermaids. I've got my mermaid tarot deck. So this is a tarot reading for the mermaids. I think this is also going to be a message from Lemuria, however you say it. A message from Lemuria because I did. Oh, I think by the time I release this, I'm going to have already released the Reiki session I filmed earlier today where I performed a spell on this collective with my ocean water jar, which is so beautiful and potent and just so freaking beautiful and magical. And I think we have all upgraded our vessels to mermaids. I think we have all grown tails. If you're watching this, you have grown a tail. And it's funny because in a last tarot reading I did, which was the reading that came out after I posted my Reiki session to activate your wings, I was like, oh, we're upgrading our vessels now. And it's not just the wings. The session I filmed earlier today has grown us tails, mermaid tails. So welcome to the Mermaid Collective. You're in good company. Let's hear from our mermaid forefathers and foremothers. Oh, you know why? I forgot the main point. I posted a little short about this like 2 seconds ago and I didn't really think about it. Also, sorry. I have a little ginger hard candy in my mouth. I had to start using these a lot because when I'm anxious, I sometimes this might be significant or like a synchronicity, or maybe you can just relate. But I had a really bad bout of anxiety last week and I was injured and I couldn't move my body and it was really scary. I'm actually wearing my freaking, you can't see it, so that's good. I'm wearing my back brace. It's not a brace, it's like a heating pad and it's got a little massage function. Anyway, so I have something in my mouth, so sorry if I'm like talking weird. These like help me not overeat and not emotional eat. Emotional eating runs in my family. This might be, if anyone can relate to this. I had an eating disorder in the past. So welcome. Welcome. Man, I didn't expect to share all that. Forgot this was in my mouth. Okay. I was gonna say, I filmed that Reiki session earlier today about with the ocean water spell for magic, for abundance, and for love. And I went to Rita's to get a water ice because I was just out and about frolicking and I was like, I need water ice. But I always get the blendini, so you can get water ice and ice cream, best of both worlds, and you can put a topping in it. It's like 1,000,000 calories and it's amazing. And they had a new flavor, which I did not know about, called mermaid ice. So the mermaids have anointed us because I literally was out amongst the trees and suddenly I was trying to channel a message, but I just like didn't feel safe enough where I was. So like the channel wasn't really coming through. The only message I received was to go to Rita's. Go to Rita's and get some water ice. And they had mermaid ice. So we're mermaids now. And yeah, that's the message. But let's go a little bit deeper. Oh, life is so fun. Life can be fun. I was probably not holding the microphone that great, so let's just hope and pray that you caught any of that. And if you didn't, you weren't supposed to, and it's fine. Okay, let's do some shuffles. There is so much royal energy. Every time I was like throwing around the tarot cards today, it was like kings and queens. And it's crazy that I opened up this message saying, ladies and gentlemen, what I should have said was kings and queens and, you know, princes and princesses and non-binary royalty. That must have been why, because there's just some royal energy in the air. You're bringing some This card did not just come out. I threw these mermaid cards around like 10 minutes ago, just like seeing. The only card that came out that like literally fell to the floor, so you know it's emphasized, was Ten of Treasure. The mermaids want us to know that now that we have fully transformed into our fullest expression of mermaid essence, it is a new beginning. It's actually activating something within us. It's activating a new, so it's like you're a very creative being. That's why you're a mermaid. But there's some sort of new dimension to your creativity that's being unlocked that is leading you here. It's very abundant. Okay, this ocean spell I did is so freaking abundant, guys. Please let me know if you felt it, because it was kind of insane, and I'm like so excited about it. I just like wanted all of us to like have this thing we could share together, and like this just like aspiration and something to aspire to. And I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. It was just magical. There's no words for it, you know? I love my wordlessness. It's just wordless. There's no words. Um, what was I saying? I don't remember. I'm gonna shuffle this again. So we got Page of Coral and Ten of Treasure out. Yeah, there's a new dimension of your creativity being unlocked that is you're supposed to follow that. And I don't think it doesn't have to be a new thing, but it's like a new dimension to it. And oh, I'm being called in my mind to a channeled message that I received for myself a few days ago. And I was asking my angels for help with just some creative projects I want to do that I just kind of feel lost on and I feel overwhelmed. Something like a dream of mine is to write my memoir. I've already written a pretty significant amount of it, but then I stopped and like I just couldn't write anymore. Like I got blocked, and because a lot of it is just like so hard for me to write. Like I think like when I like officially stopped working on it, like at the end of last year, I actually got so like I have PTSD. If you are new here, that's like, you know, we got it. We got it good. I'm talking so funny today. What was I saying? And I was trying to write about this one experience I had, and the person that was involved in this experience, it felt like he attacked my mind. It was so, and I've never like, because like I have PTSD, I have nightmares, I have flashbacks, I have like dis-ease in my body that lives in my body. As much somatic healing as I try to do, which I have gotten so much better, it's still there. And like, it's just, there are things that like you can't fully heal from, and that's just life. And that's, you know, that's horrible and it's beautiful. It's beautiful and it's tragic. But I felt like he attacked my mind. This might be significant for someone here. I don't know why I'm telling this story, but like my angels actually had to like pull me out of this memory because I kept reaching for like why it happened. Like I literally like felt his presence at my door. I'm like looking at my front door now. It's beeping outside. I'm looking at my front door now, and I remember in this moment I felt his presence at the door. It was the most terrifying thing. And I like kept trying to like ask for help, and I like pulled my tarot cards out. This was like before when I like was kind of, I was like a reader and I was a channeler, but like it was so early. So like I was just like it wasn't, how do I explain this? Like it just what, I didn't know how to handle it yet. So I remember like reaching for my tarot cards and trying to see what the situation was and like what I was meant to do. I was just like reaching out for help any way I could, because like my relationship with tarot cards and tarot reading and like channeling was just like very messy back then. And I looked at the door and I was like trying to get some assistance, but I literally all I got was like an X in my mind, and spirit like would not let me pull a card. She was like, "No, you can't see what's happening. Don't look. Don't try to engage with this at all. She literally like stopped me fully. All I saw was an X in my mind, and I was like trying to pull out a tarot card, but nothing came out. It was just one of those weird moments where nothing came out, and I just kept getting an X in my third eye. And I don't know why I'm telling this story. I kind of forgot about this. This might be significant for someone. But anyway, when I was channeling the other day about like wanting to come back to my memoir, because I have like come back to it in little pieces, because I'll get like little bursts of creativity of like a memory. I'm like, oh, that needs to go in the memoir. Because like my memoir has a theme of, I don't know why I'm talking about this. My memoir has a theme of stillness and silence and like what growing up being accustomed or like clinging on to stillness did to me, and how that like was so disastrous in my later life and like teenage years. That probably doesn't make sense, but like it's hard to explain. Also, I don't fully know what the entire theme is going to be yet. It's still in motion. But my angels were telling me that they were going to help me. I was guided to engage deeper with my channeling abilities, so that anything I'm scared to write or too scared to engage with, like any memories that I'm too scared to engage with that I do want to incorporate with my memoir, I just need to channel my angels and literally let them work through me. They like, my angels literally told me, like, we will take care of it. If you just channel us while you're writing, we will write the story for you, and it will come out in the most perfect way imaginable. So that way you will remain safe and protected from any lingering energy or any lingering trauma. So I feel like there is some new, like, I just heard the word supernatural. Is that a significant show for someone? I never watched that. But supernatural is the dragon card in my animal deck. That's significant. But you may have gained some like new superpower, or you may be about to gain some new superpower. I mean, you did just grow a tail, but some new superpower is going to come in to help you with whatever this project is that you want to do, or whatever you're trying to bring into your life. There's going to be a new element added. 10 of Pearls is on the bottom of the deck. Why did I not realize that? And Queen of Pearls just fell out. And Knight of Coral. Yeah, again, there's something coming in about you like gaining a new way of doing something that is going to make it so much easier for you to just let it happen and let it flow out of you naturally without even trying. I can't believe 10 of Pearls is showing up with 10 of Treasure. This is going to be so abundant. Okay, let's get some more cards. I also did want to pull. Oh my god. Okay. We're going to take that nudge because I was going to say, oh my god. I don't know what's through me right now. Spirit. I was going to say we're going to pull a card from my Embracing the Shadow Oracle, because in the reading I did about, I just did a reading about our shadow coming out to play. And I want to see what our shadow has to say now. What's the verdict? I just heard what's the verdict. What's the verdict on our shadows? Okay, that was a lot. Oh, it's only two. Turning pain into purpose? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's literally what I'm saying. You are gaining this new ability to turn pain into purpose, but in a deeper way. I think you have already begun the first steps to this. Unexpressed grief. And this is turning pain into purpose. Look at this. Okay, unexpressed grief, suppressed sorrow manifests in unexpected ways. Allow yourself to mourn fully. This is just making me think of like the things you have released within yourself, your old self. I feel like you may be going through a lot of grief for your old self that needs to be expressed. And I think you're expressing this through your creativity, turning pain into purpose, using your pain and your creativity in tandem. Again, because I was talking about writing my memoir. Your struggles can become the foundation for your greatest strength. If you are struggling right now, I'm being told to tell you that, like, this is your sign that your struggles will not last forever and to keep going. I'm hearing that so strongly. I'm not going to tell you when they're going to end. I don't like to make predictions like that. I don't really like to do future readings unless it's like in a general way. Although I have done it before. I can be hypocritical at times. I don't know why. I just feel so like comical today. What was I saying? Your struggles are going to end. I feel like, okay, here's the deal. I went into a really dark place last week, darker than I've been in a while. Um, this week, I'm feeling more myself. I'm feeling lighter, and it's because I have really taken a step back from everyone and everything, and I'm feeling more still. I'm feeling more connected to Mother Earth and more connected to Spirit. But I'm also keeping my shadow close. It feels important to say that to someone here. I'm keeping my shadow close and I'm keeping my grief close. I'm holding my grief close and I am communicating with my grief daily because I know that there are still things that are unresolved within me. There is still some unresolved darkness within me. I didn't realize I was going to get so vulnerable in this reading, but here we are. There's still unexpressed grief that I have that I know is going to come back. So I'm not like fully. I go through a lot of phases like this where I'm in the darkness and I'm in the light, I'm in the darkness and I'm in the light. And that's just kind of how it goes. And I'm grateful for that. But I do feel like I have transmuted a lot since last week about all the things that happened and that I was going through. But I know it's going to come back. I was gonna say to haunt me, but it doesn't feel like that's the right word. It's just I know it's gonna come back up and it's unresolved. But I'm moving forward and I know that even if it does come back, I'm going 1818. My birthday's 818. So those are like two of my favorite numbers. Um, I just know that I'm going to make it through. And I know I'm headed in such a positive direction that even if I do encounter more darkness on the way, I know the destination is so bright and I know the future is so bright. And so it felt really important to share that. The future is so bright. Every time I like flip around the deck, it's always like the craziest card. Like I saw the Emperor, I saw the Empress, there's the Star, we saw Temperance. I gotta eat my candy. The star's on the bottom again. And I just flipped to the Ace of Pearls. The future is so bright. And you're going to be so happy with the way things turn out. And I'm not saying that is going to be anytime soon. But this is just coming through because you need to keep going and you need to keep trying and you need to never give up on yourself, even when it feels like there are things you will never come back from. Keep going. This is your future self, like, speaking through me right now. Keep going. Don't you dare give up on yourself. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. So many crazy cards just came out. Hold on, I need to reshuffle. Eight of Spears reversed. You're being freed. And it just got caught, like, it was like hanging in the balance, which is so crazy. Eights are significant. Yeah, your strength is coming through. Oh my God. I didn't even see this come out. Actually, this card is like, she's like real naked. This devil card is so scary. Like every time I see it, it kind of makes me laugh because it's so crazy. This deck is, it's like AI mermaids, which, you know, is kind of fun, but it's also kind of crazy. And it makes me laugh. But look at this freaking devil card, dude. I have to cover up her nipples. Can you even tell like how crazy that is? She also like every this is such a funny reading. Every card in this deck, like the mermaid has like an 8-pack or a 10-pack. It's like it's so wild. And I love it. I love things that are wild. You're very wild. You are very wild, and it's because you just freed yourself. You just grew your wings and you grew your tail. There are new dimensions. Shut up. Six of Coral, Six of Wands. There are new dimensions that are opening up to you because of these new activations you've been getting. So, and like, you know, I do mean this literally, that you're growing wings and you're growing a tail. But if you want to think of it like as like your energetic body activations, your energetic wings are your light wings are being activated. Your light tail, your energetic tail is being activated so that you can reach new places, new energies, new frequencies. So this is just very like, think of it symbolically if it helps to think of it like that. It's going to allow you to reach new levels of light, I'm hearing. And so, I was literally just gonna say this could mean travel. This could mean new places activating, confirmation activating you, and Three of Corals on the bottom. New places activating you. I also think going new places is going to activate you. You don't even, if you're not able to travel right now, just go on a day trip somewhere. If you get something in your mind like, oh, maybe I should go here, or even if it's just a type of place, maybe I should go somewhere where there's water, maybe I should go somewhere where there's this type of tree. Go find it, and you can just you can even go to a, I don't know, a new store that you've never been to that's like 45 minutes away. Like when I say travel, it doesn't have to be some big elaborate trip. It could be. But I also am just telling you to put yourself into new places so that new opportunities find you and new energetic frequencies activate you. Yeah, just put the Ace of Coral. Yeah, it's getting real. It's getting real up in here. Huh, tell me about that, Spirit. Ace of Pearls fell out on top of unexpressed grief. And before that, on top of the Page of Coral, we had Seven of Pearls reversed come out and the Magician reversed. I think before you do anything, you need to make sure you're safe. That's so interesting. I don't know why I just heard that. Before you do anything, you need us. That sounded alarming. You're protected, you're safe. Like, I just, I think protection spells might be important for you right now. I just realized I still have dirt on me from when I was like rolling around in the mud. Protection spells might be important right now just to keep your energy clean and clear and free. But you're safe. You're safe, you're safe, you're safe, you're safe. An Ace of Pearls coming out on top of unexpressed grief. Well, what I was planning to say was that I think you need to constantly be checking in with your emotions before you do some of these harder tasks, these harder accomplishments that you're trying to get. Because they are going to be an emotion. I just heard emotional awakening, an emotional upheaval. And Spirit wants you to be prepared so that you don't turn to self-hatred. So that when you are truly engaging with your emotions in such a deep way, which is so needed for creation and creativity, Spirit wants to make sure you are coming from a place of love and grief. She wants you to make sure you are expressing your grief. Grief is love. I'm hearing grief is love. Yeah, Temperance and the Empress. How beautiful. Oh God, my leg just went numb. That happens to me a lot whenever I'm doing energy work. Isn't that interesting? I'm gonna get... Do I want another tarot card? Wait. No, I want an animal card. I want an animal card. Okay, just kidding. My head just got turned to the fairies over here, so we need to hear from the fairies as well. Obviously, they wanted to join in on the mermaid message. I keep burping. That's so interesting. I'm not sure what this energy is. Okay. I'm gonna see what's on the bottom. Green Witch. Connect to the spirits and energy of your local landscape. Seek enchantment. Yeah, that's literally, is that not what I just said? Like going to places, even in your local like establishments. I think this could be like, and behind it is creative. This is going to unlock some new feeling of connection to your environment that's going to help you feel safe. It's going to help you feel more rooted and safe so that when you are engaging with these new creations of yours, with these new creative passions of yours, you're going to be able to engage with it deeper because you feel safer. And safety is like, it's overlooked how much you need to feel safe in order to be creative. And we've got practice, lead the way, and fairy wings, because we just grew our wings, dude. Lead the way, practice. Yeah, there's like, again, that playful energy that is going to help you create and feel free. Like your freedom and your creativity are so tied to your future, to the future you are building. So trust that that's what you are building. And you'll get there one way or another. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. Do I still want an animal card? I'm gonna get you, get you, get you, get you one day. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. I don't know why I was singing that whole song, but I did say maybe next week. Girl, you have got to be kidding me. This card did not come out. I'm shooketh. I almost ripped this. I just got so excited. You grew your freaking wings, dude. Look at those butterfly wings. And it's crazy because there's also a butterfly card in the Earth Song deck. And if you watched the Reiki session, you knew we got the butterfly. My words just disappeared. Blech. We got the butterfly card in that deck too. And we got action. And we got grizzly bear. Pronghorn action. So we are being reborn. Our vessel is being birthed. Our new upgraded vessel is being birthed into the world. And the more I'm hearing the more you use your newfound gifts, your newly birthed abilities, the more power you will find. The more power will be activated within you. So we grew your wings, so fly. Practice flying. Practice feeling free. You know what I mean by this? I mean dancing. I mean free writing. I mean, I don't know, going to the craft store and having a jolly old time. I mean laughing. I mean having fun. I mean doing something silly just to do something silly. I don't know why my earrings coming out. I mean going into the woods and screaming at the top of your lungs. Last week when I was struggling, I went up and I could barely even hike because my back was killing me, but I just stood on this rock and I stood up high and I just started throwing rocks because I was angry. I was just mad and I was just throwing these rocks. And then this guy came because he was on a hike and it kind of took me out of my flow and I was like, I guess I should stop throwing rocks. But I was just throwing those rocks, man, and I was like, ugh. I just like had too much energy. I needed to get it out. That's what I mean. Go throw some rocks if you want to throw some rocks. Like, go write a book if you want to write a book. Go make a song, even if you've never sang before. That's what I mean when I say fly. That's what I mean when I say swim to new depths, okay? Okay, my sweet baby angels. This is a weird energy, and I love it. I hope you're in a weirdly good energy as well. And we're gonna leave it at that. My mermaids, my fairies, my angels, my everything. I love you, and I will see you soon.